Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we kind of won against PlayStation, but at the same time, PlayStation has one major thing that they can completely change and add, and I think every single person on the entire planet would be extremely excited for, hyped up for, and myself, I'd be jumping for joy, and everyone's kind of confused on why it hasn't been added. Now, in case you guys are curious on the weird, YouTuber intro, what this video going to be all about, right now, there is a big random change up where they added ads into the PlayStation console. And that video, I made a video on that yesterday, I'm sure you guys saw it, but people were not happy. It was not a vibe. And of course, people on PlayStation are trying to go and say it was an error. We're going to get into and explain a bit more. And it was like an accidental ad and it's not a big deal and totally go chill out about it. But, well, people don't like ads. They don't like the idea. They don't like the vibe. And I also think a lot of people as well we're not really happy with PlayStation's response because they also removed something that a lot of people really wanted, which was themes. And well, with ads being thrown on in, weird central hubs being included, and although I do think it is relatively nice on the UI side, people are just not happy with the vibe. So let's go talk about the fact that while we did win against the initial ad war, we're afraid about what's going to happen in the future, and as well, I still think themes would be a phenomenal fix-up, so let's go and talk about it. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, and also subscribe to the second channel, this channel, for the PS5 Pro giveaway, and both the Twitter accounts and Twitch down below. Very easy, takes like 2 clicks if you guys want, if not, no worries. And of course, like and your thoughts and comments down below. So as I mentioned, you guys probably saw, we'll do it really quick, there was advertisements that were actually thrown on into a bunch of different games and basically previews when it came to PlayStation as a whole. Now, that wasn't fun. That wasn't cool. And people were kind of curious why. Like, we saw things with, EA being like, check out this big major game sale for Star Wars, which is cool and all. But if you already bought a Star Wars game and you just want to launch the game, you don't want to necessarily be included into more ads. And of course, we've also been seeing Xbox test this out, which, funny enough, even as 3 made that video, there's a brand new Starfield DLC that came out. And there was also initial ads for that, which kind of proves the point because a lot of people on Twitter were very upset. A lot of people on Reddit were very upset. A lot of people on social media, while they're always upset in general, were just not happy with it. And I've always been a very pro no ads. I do not want ads on my gaming console. Maybe if it's very subtle, but I don't want to see a Coca-Cola ad when I spend $500 on an Xbox. I don't want to have to go and see another game in the same system I already bought. I don't want to be marketed to with podcast or weird affiliate links or EA having a major EA sale. It's just, it's like a respect thing. I want you guys to respect me. I think a lot of people, when I saw the YouTube comments from my video yesterday, would agree. But right now, there's been a few big things where PlayStation themselves have officially responded and have mentioned that this was a tech error with the official news. That was the weird thing with the quote-unquote ads. They're trying to call it the official news, but there is ads. 100%. There is multiple ads. I saw more pictures and more various companies were promoting out new games. And even Horizon had Lego Horizon, which I understand it's similar. So it wasn't the world's worst thing. But the main topic of what I'm trying to get into on this video is that I think we won against PlayStation. And I do not want ads on my PlayStation as a whole. Now, we can maybe trust them at face value, but let's go and be honest. We've heard on official leaks, documentation, and of course, we've even seen Xbox, as an example, shoved on things like Call of Duty coming out soon, Game Pass, brand new Starfield DLC, or whatever it might be, which some people might be like, okay, who cares? It's a game in your system. Who cares, whatever, you own a similar version, they have an algorithm, whatever it might be. I'm one of those people, I don't like that because I don't like giving a company an inch because we all know what companies want to do. They'll take miles upon miles upon miles from us, and that's not a good vibe. I don't like that. I don't like that experience, and I don't even like to open up the door for that. It's a hard no. And while they may be trying to say, hey, it's chill, hey, it's vibey, hey, it's whatever, at the same time, like I said, don't want the door open. And, well, people also want to have themes. So there's 2 big pictures, like I said. Now, PlayStation is trying to have everyone go and settle down. They're like, hey, everyone just settle down. It's just a new bug with an existing feature, which I do want to say, and we don't necessarily know. This is my bias speaking. I'm a pro PlayStation guy. I love the console. I love the ecosystem. I love the people who are a part of the community. But once again, Xbox has done this a lot, and there's been initial leaks from Xbox users, and while Xbox is not PlayStation, they are trying to make as much money as they can for the shareholders. That's just how it is. And we've heard about rumors of Coca-Cola and other game companies, Netflix, whatever it might be, showing up and ending up in games as a whole. They are quite literally, they're working with these big brands and companies to get them more involved in games. Now, we were hearing that rumors also for free Xbox Game Pass, and as well even rumors potentially for a ad version of PlayStation Plus. cheaper, but you have a little bit extra benefits or might have to sit through an ad. I like the option, I guess, but once again, I don't want more ads. You look at anything. You look at YouTube. You look at Twitch. You look at TikTok, Twitter. Everything is getting more and more and more ads over time, and I hate it. I despise it. On Twitch, on my Twitch stream, you are forced to run 3 minutes of ads on every single stream, no matter what. These companies are forcing ads into them. Now, it's okay, I guess, for YouTube. I guess I get paid money from the ads. But in theory, I wish I'd never had to run an ad ever, anywhere, ever again. Now, the world's not free and understandable so, and sometimes YouTube automatically just puts ads and videos, whatever. But once again, every single company on the entire planet, Reddit, social media, like I'm sure you guys can see it all over the place. Ads, 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 ads. And I'm happy right now that we won against this. Like, a lot of people complain about it. It got reverted really quickly. And if we gave them the benefit of the doubt, maybe it was never an issue. You know, maybe it was never even supposed to be even close to an ad, whatever it might be. But at the same exact time, people were not really sure why there was this bug, why it suddenly appeared, and of course, as well, like, why was it even being pushed? I do understand that they were maybe trying to put news into it. There's like justifications for it, yes. But once again, I'm using Xbox as an example, which is kind of bad to do because, well, it's not the same company. But using all the other companies that I just mentioned, there is a lot of ads that get involved everywhere. And people are upset about this because even people are saying one of the main reasons I moved away from Xbox was the fact that they started to build an Xbox UI around ads and pushing Game Pass. Hopefully Sony listens more because Xbox absolutely refused to. In fact, they even added full screen startup ads. And that's what I was complaining about for Xbox. That even happened as of the past day with this news coming out with PlayStation. And if other companies can do it, or Xbox can get away with it, not to project or not to assume, PlayStation would probably do it too. And that we kind of think about for PlayStation back in the PlayStation 3. They had free online. Everyone else made it paid. Xbox, for example. Same thing with Nintendo. It was free when paid. Now, it probably would have happened either way because server costs are very expensive, but at the same time, like, you kind of set the standard, say, for removing physical disc or higher subscription service prices or whatever it might be, and typically other companies will follow suit. It's how like economics kind of works, so, especially on the subscription-based side. So number one, if we see more ads, that's not a good. I do not want to see ads on my gaming consoles hard stop no matter what. And that's why I'm even making videos and I talk about it, because I just hope at some point someone from PlayStation or Xbox in the marketing department will see this video. Will it? Probably knows. Who knows? Probably not, in all honesty. Or even if I did, it probably doesn't matter. But I don't like it. And especially because right now, a lot of people are upset about themes. Now, if you guys don't know, themes are kind of cool. A little bit of a shout out over here to Aquarius, just who had this from back forever ago from the PS4. Old school themes are one of the most beloved things over here on the PlayStation ecosystem. They used to have cool things where it had different layouts and animations and just made the console feel like more home. You know, you have different types of themes and you can have different animations. Like here's like little fish in the background and it's cool. Like I had, I think, my cool Persona 5 one that was my dynamic theme going on. Or you have things over here too, like here's Tifa with the hair animated. If you guys know anything about Wallpaper Engine, that's a good example. But give us back this. This is what we need to go and fix it. Like, I don't want to have this weird UI out here where they just have this chance to go and put random ads and EA ads and everything else. I want cool things like themes where I can find my favorite game and when cool background music, and this would fix so many issues. Like, I like the PlayStation UI. I think they look dope. I think they look cool. But the one biggest issue here is that they take away a feature that everyone loved. Everyone, even for this big ad issue, was complaining about the fact of where was themes? Why are themes gone? And it was even a potential revenue source from PlayStation, where they could actually go make money over time by getting little downloadable things on it. And at the end of the day, that could have been great, especially on the PS5. But instead, they decided to change up the UI, and now we're seeing the kind of the issues with it. What if they wanted to change up this UI to have a better ad integration, and then maybe for the PlayStation 6 or 7, they want to add more ads into it? I don't like it. Xbox is already doing it, and I think Xbox is a scummy company for putting more advertisements, even if it's for their own games, on Game Pass subscribers and Xbox users who have already spent money on the ecosystem, let alone the fact that Xbox is still going and charging people extra money that are using an Xbox console for everything that they're using, and PC gets it cheaper with better benefits. You don't even go and get day one games on Xbox for the cheapest tier anymore, and it's also more expensive than what PC users get. So I don't want to see PlayStation go down the route of Xbox. I don't like ads on my consoles. I love that the community, they listen to the community, but we shouldn't have to go complain about this or rise or roost for it in the first place. And now I am assuming that they wanted to do this or test out the system and see if it would work. So in theory, it could have just been a bug. But like I've said, I've seen a lot of companies want to work in more ads, and I don't want to say I'm 100% right. But I do think there's a little bit maybe more than it was being led on, especially right now with, well, how the world kind of is. So I don't know. This might have been a little bit of a rant, maybe a little bit of a schizo rant, but we did win. I'm happy it's gone. I'm happy it's fixed. PlayStation did address it. Everything should be reverted back to normal, but I'm still very upset that we even have a chance and a discussion that ads might be in my gaming consoles from like seeing like a McDonald's burger or some random Wendy's. And don't get me wrong, I love me some nuggets, but at the same time, I don't want to be advertised when I'm already spending more money on PS Plus, Game Pass, or my console. I don't know if you guys agree. Maybe too many hot takes. Maybe I projected too hard. God only knows. But let me know your thoughts and comments on the comment section down below. Subscribe with the notifications on. And of course, I subscribe for the 2 channels, the Twitter and the Twitch for the PlayStation Pro giveaway. We'll probably have some more news on that very soon too as well. So stay tuned for that. Love you guys. Talk to you guys all later.